Hey friends, welcome back to Spirit Made Me Do It. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. You're going to love this community. Very loving people. I want to talk about an incident that happened over the weekend. But first, I do want to let you know that my summer solstice sale for $60 1 hour readings is ending on the 21st of September. So if you're interested in a reading, please go to aristotle.com. The link is in the description below, and we'll set up a reading for you. You can have the reading after September 21st, but you have to book by September 21st. And it's been so great reading for everybody. Thank you so much. I've met so many beautiful people from our community. It's been a really great experience. So thank you all. Okay, so let's get to it. My husband is an oil burner technician, and my husband is a very honorable, very noble, very caring, loving man. He's a really, really good man, and he's very good with people. He was on call this weekend, and he's been busy, doing different things around the house. And then he got called out to a no heat call, so he had to go out. Well, this call happened to be in a mansion, not too far from us. And the people who owned this particular property came from a country that has a caste system. And these people let my husband know that he was hardly worthy of their time. He was yelled at for not being quick enough because this woman had company coming over and she needed to jump in the shower. Her husband wouldn't even go downstairs to talk to him. He has this woman yelling at him, and then the husband calls him on his cell phone because he wouldn't even go down and speak to my husband in person about what was happening. So he's trying to get things done. These people are being rude and yelling at him, and she's making him feel like he is a lesser person. When he came home, he was not the same man who left. I could see that there was something that was really bothering him. And he wouldn't talk about it, didn't want to talk about it. And then later on, he decided to talk about it. He needed to digest the situation. And he explained to me how he was treated and that these people were from another country originally. And I said to him, okay, that was rude of them. That was horrible that the way that you were treated that way. But you accepted that treatment. You took that treatment in. These people look at the world differently than you. They come from a country that views things very differently. And that's okay. That's how they view the world, and that's fine, and that's their business. But you need to step away from that and realize that these people are just on this earth having a journey. We're just all interacting. We all just have to get along. It doesn't matter what they think and what they believe about who you are. You don't have to accept that. You can just go around your business and just be the beautiful person that you are, the intelligent, wonderful, loving, caring, noble, honest person that you are, and let them be who they are. You don't have to accept the energy that they're trying to put on you. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Don't let anybody ever make you feel that you are less worthy than them. In the eyes of source or God or universe or however you look at it, we are all equal. We're the ones that put upon ourselves how others feel about us. If we let other people tell us who we are, then we're not being our authentic selves. Why would you ever believe that you were not worthy or that you were not loved? There are plenty of people, I'm sure, if you can think about, that love you and that treat you with kindness that you deserve. If not, you need to find a new group. You need to get together with your people. You need to find people that believe the way you believe. But if somebody comes up to you and they're rude and they're mean and they're yelling and they're treating you like you're less than, you don't have to accept that energy. Let them spew their garbage. Let them spew their hate. Don't contribute to it. We're trying to make this world a more gentle world. We're trying to make this world a more loving world. That's why we're here. That's why you all come and watch this channel, because you're loving and beautiful and caring people. And you are not deserving of that kind of treatment. But if you accept it, that's on you. You don't have to respond to it in any way. You can just remember that they're on their journey. They have their own little beliefs, and you don't have to believe what they believe. You don't have to accept what they accept, what they're trying to push on you. You don't have to do that. You know who you are. We are all, our state is of peace, love, and joy. That is our natural state. Anything else that we experience, hatred, anger, fear, those are all things that are put upon us because we're here on Earth. We're in the 3D. We don't have to think like we're in the 3D. You know who you are. You know you are loving. You know you are deserving. If somebody drops all this garbage at your feet, you don't have to pick it up and love on it. Don't go down to their level. Don't add to the anger. Don't respond to that negativity. Don't recognize it. It's not who you are. It's not part of who you are. You are loving and peaceful and joyous. That is your natural state, whether or not you feel it, because, sometimes it's hard. But listen, if somebody's throwing garbage at you, just be who you are. Don't let them drag you into that negativity. You don't need that negativity. Look at all the time that my husband wasted by thinking about all of this negativity that happened. That's on them. That's on that person for being rude and unkind and arrogant. It's not on him. It doesn't make him any less honorable or any less intelligent or any less funny or any less loving or caring or noble. That doesn't change. He's still him. It changes if you allow it to drag you in. If you get dragged into what they're experiencing on this lifetime, their incarnation, you are adding to the negativity of the world. You are adding to that anger and that hatred and that fear. And we do not need that now. We need to be loving. We need to set examples for people who don't know how to behave. Just look at things that way. This is what I mean when I say stuff like step outside of the emotion of the situation. And oftentimes I kind of have trouble trying to figure out how to express that more clearly. This is a perfect example of that. Don't let somebody drag you into their journey. Don't let somebody drag you into their vision of the world. Find your own vision. It's about what you believe. You're supposed to experience your beliefs. It's all about what you believe. I'm not asking you to believe anything that I believe, but I am telling you that if you start doing what I just explained, start letting people be who they are and not affect who you are, it makes for a much gentler, easier life. I can tell you that. But again, it's about what you believe. You have to figure out what you believe about things, how you believe the world is, and then change what you don't like about it. You don't like that people are angry and fearful. So don't be angry and fearful. Be loving and excited and happy and joyous and spread that. My mom always laughs at me. My mom and I go grocery shopping together every week. And she always cracks up because we take our separate carriages and do our things, and we always end up finding each other somewhere in the store. And she's always laughing because I'm always talking to somebody. My husband says the same thing. He just kind of like laughs at it. He's like, everywhere you go, you make friends. It's not about making friends. It's about expressing who you are and giving other people joy and spreading your smile and your love. Be the love that you want to see in the world. Be the joy that you want to experience in the world. Put that out there. Don't let somebody suck you into their journey. I just want you guys to be happy. I just want you to have an easier, more gentle time on this earth. This is all just a stage. Nothing that happens here on this earth diminishes who you are. Your energy, your loving, beautiful state is still going to transform once this meat wagon gives up on you. Know that you can change the world. Know that if you are loving and kind and compassionate and generous with your love and time, know that that's what carries on. Know that these people can only affect you if you allow them to. It's only if you accept it. If you allow that to happen, that's where you feel suffering. Your suffering is in your own head. If you let all this stuff that other people do affect you, that's causing suffering. You don't need to suffer. You just need to step outside of the emotion, look at the facts, recognizing that, yeah, that's on their person, on them. That's on that person that they were a jerk. But it's on you if you accept it. Don't accept it. Show them a different world. Remain loving and kind. And believe me, I know that this can be a difficult thing to do because we have triggers. We have a lot of triggers. But now that it's in your head, you'll handle it better. And then you'll handle it even better the next time. And then before you know it, you have emotional stability and you're able to recognize what's yours and what's not. That makes for a gentler life. That makes for a more calm life. It makes for an easier life. Again, I'm not asking you to believe what I believe, but stuff like this really helps. So I just want you guys to be happy. I want you to have a good experience here, or at least a better experience here. I talk to a lot of people who are going through things and they see themselves as suffering and they see themselves as victims. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I want to bring you out of that. I want you to be able to see that you have control over the situations and that nobody has control over you. You control what you accept. If you allow somebody to treat you that way, that's on you. You don't have to believe this stuff. You don't have to believe what these people are telling you. Don't pick it up and love on it. Leave it where it is. And just be you. You're beautiful. You're loving. You're joyous. Some of you might have covered that up a little bit with different layers of stuff that's happened on this earth, but you don't need to. Let go of those layers. These people look at life differently than you do. Everybody looks at life differently. Everybody is having a separate journey. I always say that the marriage that I have with my husband is so wonderful. It's because, first of all, we love and respect each other. But second of all, we live separate lives together. We do our own things. And then when we come together, it's great. We tell each other about the experiences that we've had. We lift each other up. We just, it's just a beautiful, loving experience. That's how it is. We all have to live separate lives together. We are all on separate journeys, even though it's the same place, even though we experience the same things, how we see those experiences is different for each and every person. That's why you grow up in a family and none of you are alike. It's because, okay, the second born, their parents are already have learned more or done different things differently or have a different belief than what they did with the first child. So the first child has an entirely different experience than the second child, and so on and so forth. Nothing stays the same. The stream is always different. The stream of energy is always different too. Allow yourself to live separately and together with everybody around you. I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I love you all. You are all worthy. You are all deserving. You are all incredibly beautiful people, and I am so blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you so much for giving me this platform. I could not do it without you, literally. So thank you all. Have a wonderful week. Much love. Bye-bye.